We are leaving tomorrow for the trip. Today is 16th, and what we are doing right now is we got some experts from Ultra Seal over here with us. Can you just explain a little about the product to them?
The Ultra Seal is a product that goes in through the valve core and it stays as a gel, and as you drive it, it lines the tyre and stops you from having punctures.
That is the jerry can case that we've put. That will hold two 20-litre jerry cans for fuel. I think we're going to keep them empty most of the time, and only in countries like Russia, Kazakhstan, where we think that we may fall short of petrol, we're going to fill it up and put it on the roof.
Today's the day before we go. I'm going to the animal shelter, Mayhew Animal Shelter in London. That's where we'll be starting from. That's the flag off point.
It's a very crisp morning here in northwest London, and I'm met with a couple who are about to embark on a 13,000 kilometre journey in their trusty steed, which you can see behind me, which I understand is called Goofy. Tushar, kindly tell me what exactly is going on here today.
Well, we've been planning for over a year, driving from London to Delhi. It's a distance of 13,000 kilometers, and we hope to cover it in 8 weeks. We are doing this journey for two reasons. One is for mostly my passion of driving, and second is for Pooja's passion and love for animals. It is quite a reliable car. Having said that, I still think that we will still have some hiccups, and I think we'll have to just deal with it along the way. We won't have any A or RAC to come to rescue us, so I think we are kind of mentally prepared for these kind of hiccups, but hopefully we'll get over it and get on with it. As long as the car keeps running and gets us to India, that's what we want.
Pooja, I'm sure all of our viewers are going to have the same reaction as I did when I first heard about this. It's a huge journey you're about to embark on. Talk me through the routes that you're going to be taking over the next few weeks.
France, Belgium, Netherlands, then Germany, Czech Republic, Poland, Ukraine, Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, China, Nepal and India.
Thank you very much, guys. I think it's fair to say this is a huge mental and physical challenge you're both going to be undertaking, and I genuinely wish you all the very best of luck, and we look forward to catching with you both when you return back to England.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
We've been driving for about 2 hours already, and we should be reaching in 3-4 minutes. Feeling pretty good. Now we're going to drive straight to Antwerp. This is France.
Antwerp's in Belgium, so we're going to cross France. Here we are in Antwerp, and we've got the Indian community waiting to greet us. Good morning. We're off to Prague, left at 9:20 in the morning.
Hello. We're driving to Prague. It's a beautiful day, 14 degrees outside. The drive to Prague is going to take us another 4 hours and 19 minutes. We've been driving for 40 minutes, so a total of 5-hour journey. Just really fast. very intimidating. The cars were zooming past at I think 200 kilometers an hour, maybe more than that, and there was no police, no checks, there's no speed restriction there. But it's a driver's paradise. You know, if you've got a fast car, you know, the roads are so smooth, very smooth tarmac, and it's just like driving on silk.
Sure.
It's a drive. If you love driving, you know, that's where you gotta go. Because I'm driving really slow. Our car is fully loaded. We've got so much stuff and I don't want to take any chances. But the roads are beautiful, just lovely roads. I always dreamt about driving on an autobahn, and it's just great driving on these roads. Soon be ending Czech Republic.
Hiya, this is the main square in Prague. As you can see all around you, the buildings are beautiful, absolutely fantastic. And it's really crowded, very touristy, lovely sunny day.
Hi, I've put the camera down right now. What's just happened is that we've got stopped by the police. We're in the Czech Republic on our way to Poland. He's asked for our passport and we've given him the passport. Luckily, Tushar doesn't have any money in his wallet right now. Tushar's back now. What happened?
Okay. What he's saying is that we don't have benzina, which is a highway ticket.
Okay.
You need a ticket to drive on the motorway in Czech.
Okay.
The fine for which is 250 euros or 5,000 Czech crowns. Obviously, we are poor and we don't have that money.
Yeah.
And he's already told me that, you know, you first go there, you buy your ticket,
Yeah.
and then come and we'll sort you out. So
Okay.
we have to bribe him.
Yes. Have you told him
Sure.
that we're doing it for charity?
Told him.
Okay.
There's another guy, he speaks a little English.
Okay.
So he knows it, but I'm gonna run and get the benzina,
Okay.
and then we'll see what to do.
Okay. Hi.
I'm explaining to him
Yeah.
what we are doing, and I'm gonna show him this.
Yeah. Did it work?
Basically, he wants money.
Yep. I've just taken out $20.
Okay, he told me the penalty is 250 euros. I said I don't have. He said, okay, absolute minimum, you have to give us 30 euros. I said I don't have any money. All I can give is $20 because all my money is with my friends in Poland. Right now I have no money, no euros, no crowns, only $20 in my pocket. So he said, okay, if you give me $20, I'm not going to give you any ticket, no penalty, nothing.
And he seems to be smiling.
$20 is not so bad. Okay, this is the control document that we keep with us, and this is the highway ticket that we stick on the car.
This is our 7th stop on the 21st of April and we are in Poland, so I'm going to complete this. How much petrol in the car and how much it would cost us. This is the first country where we've got somebody filling in the petrol for us. barracks, and this barrack was the toilet, the communal toilet. Out here you'll see all the toilets. One toilet was for 2,000 prisoners. Basically nothing really. And this is where the prisoners showered. And the teachers, the doctors, the professors, the intellectuals were chosen to shovel out the excrements. These are the bunk beds that were given to the Jews and to the prisoners, to all the prisoners, the Jews, the Polish, the Gypsies, the other political prisoners, and up to 15 prisoners would probably sleep on one level. Well, we visited Auschwitz 1 and Auschwitz 2 today. We are on our way from Auschwitz to Krakow. It's quite scenic. Just come to our apartment in Krakow, and one of the girls who's there at the reception, she actually speaks Hindi. Hi Paulina.
Hello.
आपने
नमस्ते.
नमस्ते. आपने हिंदी कब सीखी?
कब 5 साल पहले, लेकिन ये बहुत मुश्किल भाषा है.
Hi, we're taking a city tour today. It's in an electric car, as you can see. Basically, there are no doors. It's just this plastic sheet which is zipped down. We're in the Wawel Castle in Krakow. This is the church part of it. This is where the Polish president and his wife are actually buried. They're actually buried here. They died in a plane crash in Russia a couple of weeks back, and we just came here to see the castle. We didn't know about this, and when we went inside the first time and saw their names, we weren't really sure what that meant. We thought it was just a commemoration for them, but we found out that they actually buried here inside this castle, inside this church.
Hello and good morning. We are in Krakow and now we are heading towards Lviv. What have we got here? We've got a really narrow alleyway, and Pooja is trying to maneuver the car out of this alleyway. I said I'll do it, but she said no, I want to do it. So let's just hope she's able to bring the car out without putting a scratch or two on Goofy. And there we are, she has done it. She has done it. Excellent. How do you feel?
I managed that ride today. I'm really happy. I can drive in China now. Hi guys, we've entered Ukraine finally after 2 hours 15 minutes.
In Ukraine now. That's the board. That says Lviv, which is 71 kilometers, and that's where we are heading to now. So we have finally done it. We are finally in Ukraine. Woo!
This is the Ukraine-Poland border.
This monument was built for respect to all the policemen who died in Lviv long back, and the monument shows St. George on a horse. He's slaying a dragon here. Now our guide has just told us that what this symbolizes is the dragon here is actually the mother-in-law, and St. George is actually killing her. So he's actually killing the mother-in-law, who is represented by the dragon in this monument here. Okay, we've just come back from the city tour of Lviv, and what we are doing now is we need to perform a few checks on the car. Now we are going to open the bonnet and check all the fluids. That's the brake oil. That looks okay. That's the coolant. It has actually gone down. It was still here. It has gone down now. That's the power steering fluid. That's absolutely fine.
The dipstick. Okay. Yeah, that's the maximum.
standing on top of the Key Hill. In the 5th century, 3 brothers came to the city and they started living here, and that's from when the Key city was established. The eldest brother was called Key, and this hill is named after him, called Key Hill. What you see behind me is the most ancient tree in the country, and it's called linden tree. The tree is 700 years old, and there's another legend which says that if you hug the tree and wish for something, your wish will come true. So because everybody was coming here and hugging the tree, so the government has put a fence around it, so you cannot hug the tree anymore.
Now we're going to go to the Chernobyl Museum. We couldn't go to the Chernobyl town because apparently you need special permits to go there, and it takes up to 3 days to process those permits. Now we didn't know that, and we thought we could just drive to Chernobyl and see the site, but you can't do that. You can only go to Chernobyl for 1 hour, as in the tour is for 1 hour. Ideally it should be for that amount of time, because there's so much radiation there that the radiation does affect you. It doesn't affect you permanently. You might feel nauseous, you have a headache, but you know, within a day's time you're fine. Chernobyl was a nuclear power plant in Ukraine, about 130 kilometers from Kiev, and on the 26th of April 1986 one of the nuclear reactors exploded. It was an accident, they say, and the amount of radiation that was released into the atmosphere was about 100 times that of the atom bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So you can well imagine the consequences of this. And the radiation leaked into the area, the forest, the water bodies, the rivers, everywhere. This is pure coincidence. It's the 26th of April today, and the accident happened on the 26th of April 1986. We are about 50 kilometers from Kharkiv, and we've just stopped in a restaurant, Russian translation book, English to Russian translation book, and we've been looking at this book and conversing with the waitresses, and it's been fabulous because they've been laughing and we've been laughing, and I'm just going to ask her if she has some butter for the bread.
Масло.
Масло.
Масло есть. Да.
Short, пожалуйста.
До свидания.
До свидания.
Nice lunch of omelette and bread after ordering everything by ourselves in Russian language. So I think we should be really proud of ourselves. Anybody who's traveling in Russia or Ukraine or any other countries, you know, it's really easy. I mean, everybody appreciates that you are trying to make an effort to speak their language, and you know, you just have to say some words and you have a smile on your face, and they like it, and they you know, smile back and try to help you as much as they can.
We're in Kharkiv now, and this is the tram.
This is the tank where we're supposed to meet the Mitro, who's going to accompany us till the Russian border.
Bro. Hi, Dmitro.
Yeah?
We are standing outside one tank.
Okay. You have something on the roof of your car, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming.
This is our friend Dima, and he's taking us to see Kharkiv today.
Kharkiv is a city of squares, and this is because in the old Soviet Union, the Soviets needed big streets and squares for parades and to get their tanks out.
Ukraine, the democratic powers came to the power, but unfortunately Soviet came from the north and occupied Ukraine. So we had only 2 years of independence, only 2 years, and not all territory, because from the western side Polish came also. They wanted the western Ukraine, and the Russian wanted everything. So and Kharkiv it was at that time very big industrial center also, like now it is. A lot of workers who had very bad conditions of work and life. So that's why they supported Soviet, they supported Russians. They promised them good work, They promised the peasants the land.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you so much for bringing us here. It was great. Thank you.
We are 28 kilometers from the Russian border. We're still in Ukraine. This is what the road is like.
Extremely bad.
We've just stopped the car now because we've been driving on these roads. As you can see, there is no road there.
I hope before midnight we reach the border.
And the border is only 15 kilometers away.
Hello. Good evening. Good morning actually. It's 1 o'clock in the morning on the 29th of April. And we've just passed the border control into Russia and we're in the middle of nowhere, but we found a really nice guest house.
Okay, we've reached Volgograd and Mummy Papa are standing in the front. Here we are standing at the war memorial that's dedicated to the soldiers who died during the World War II while protecting the city of Stalingrad. That's the name Volgograd was known at that time. These walls are names of around 7,000 soldiers out of about 1 million soldiers who died during this war while protecting the city.
Hi, we're in Astrakhan, just very close to the border of Russia and Kazakhstan. And we're going to take a tour of the Volga River, a boat cruise.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Dad.
The total length of this river is 2,500 kilometers, which originates somewhere near Moscow and merges in Caspian Sea. Passes through big towns of Russia, like Moscow, like Taliati, like Kazan, Volgograd, and Astrakhan.
We're driving from Astrakhan to Kazakhstan today. The border is at Krasnoyar in Russia. It is a makeshift bridge. It's probably like what the army uses.
I've never seen a bridge that's so close to the water.
Now closing into the Kazakhstan border control post. That is Kazakhstan, the control post. After 5 hours, we finally crossed the border control and we're in Kazakhstan.
Thinking of the list, 1 bottle of vodka, 1 pack of cigarettes, 200 rubles to one person, 150 to another, and 100 to another. So total 450 rubles of bribe. This knife has been given to me by the police officer. We just started recording. We were happy that after 5 hours we are out of the custom control, the border. We drove for 5 meters, like 5 meters we were stopped because we had a film on our car. This light shade, he's saying it's not allowed. If you don't remove this, we won't let you go further. And I said, I don't know how to remove. And he said, no, you have to. The policeman actually removed the film for us on one window and he showed me this is how to do it, now do it on the other window.
This is the road from the border control post to Atirau.
This is the international highway.
It's quite bad. Hi, we're in Atirau.
Right in front of us is the bridge on the Ural River. This bridge separates Asia from Europe. At the moment we are in Asia, and once we cross the bridge we will be in Europe. Asia. That says Europe. Though there are lots of hotels here, but it's mainly because this Caspian Sea is very close to this city. It's about 100 kilometers, and there's a lot of oil exploration that goes on in Caspian Sea. So a lot of workers, factory workers, they come down and stay in Atirao, and they go to Caspian Sea for oil drilling and exploration. And I'm going to ask him his name now. Imia Khairja. Imia Khairja. His name is Khairja. Misht is mosque. We've come to see a Kazakski Misht. We've come to see a Kazakh mosque.
Atirao right now, and we've come to a traditional Kazakh restaurant. You can see the lovely painting behind me of sheep, and this is how the local traditional people eat. We are sitting down, and this is a low table, just like how the Japanese eat, I think. And we're here to try traditional Kazakh dishes as well as camel milk.
And this is our friend Gabi. We are getting our horse milk and our camel milk, and Pooja is going to drink both.
I've got 2 bowls here, 1 and 2. This is camel milk and this is horse milk. I'm gonna taste both. So this is camel milk. This is extremely salty. Horse milk.
This is horse milk.
It's more watery than this one. This is more thicker. This milk, I think, it's a personal opinion, tastes better than camel milk.
Camel milk, huh?
Yeah.
Horse milk, huh?
Yeah, it tastes like...
I can't believe I'm having horse milk. I didn't even know horses. People drink horse milk at all. I didn't even know that. Yeah, it's very watery.
We've got stopped by the police driving to the city centre. I don't know why he stopped us. Everybody seems to be laughing and smiling. Hi, we're driving from Atirao to Denyu in Kazakhstan. In front of us has very kindly agreed to show us the way, the highway to Venue. We've got lost in this town of Kulsari.
The way to Venue.
Straight?
Straight down.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. That was really nice of him. That guy has now taken a U-turn, and he just told us that's the way straight to Venue. So he just came this way, I think, to just show us the way. Very helpful. We are back on the road, and hopefully we are going the right way now.
There, we found it. This is the guest house that we read about on the internet.
This is the village of Benyu where we are staying today. There's some local kids very amused and excited at seeing our car and at seeing at us also. We offered them some sweets, but the guys over there told them, or just made a sign that don't take the sweets. I think they were a bit suspicious about us. What is your name?
My name is Zoldas. Zoldas.
What is your name?
My name is Mekcan.
And your name?
My name is Aslanbek.
Aslam?
Aslanbek.
Aslanbek.
Aslanbek. You like football?
No.
Football?
No. Taekwondo.
You know Taekwondo? I also know Taekwondo. The kids have just asked me to come and play football with them. They're just following me.
Tushar's having a go now. Very good.
Это значит.
Oh. Michael Jackson. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. До свидания.
До свидания.
We've just left Nukos and we're on our way to Khiva. Steam train, a rare sight.
Taken the poorest quality of fuel that I've ever seen, that is 80 grade. We filled in 30 liters and I'm a bit nervous. I hope it wouldn't affect our engine or stop the car anywhere in the desert now, because it's not the best quality of fuel you can use.
We're on our way to Khiva and this is the bridge that they're making. In the meantime, this is the makeshift bridge that we have to cross to get to the other side. I'm really surprised that this bridge can take so much load. There are trucks, buses. We've reached Khiva now and this is the fortress called Ichan Kala.
No, English, yes.
And from here,
yes.
Now it's come back.
Okay.
And right.
And
the 50 meters.
And
big gate, yes.
Okay.
Yes. You in the gate.
Okay.
Left and the Islam right 50 meters.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wow, this looks beautiful.
Stunning.
Salam. Islombek. Islombek. Gastini sir. Naleva? Khiva is a little town and we stayed inside this fortress called Ichan Kala, and it's like a fort, and they've got this outer city and an inner city. So the inner city is anything inside that fortress, and they've built these little hotels inside the fortress, and we stayed in one of those. And when we went there, we found that there's a festival of centuries going on, and
which we didn't know about earlier.
Which we had no idea about, and it was a really big deal in the country.
The festival called the Sound of Centuries.
The Sound of Centuries, and
It's a historical and cultural festival.
Okay, it happens once a year?
Yes, it happens once a year.
Is a ram, and there's some more there, and at 2 o'clock there's going to be a ram fight, like the bullfights in Spain. I don't know what that means in terms of, I don't know whether the animals fight to kill each other or what happens, but I think it's quite barbaric. I do think all these things where animals are made to fight for our pleasure are really barbaric. And it's difficult to say anything to these people because it's their culture, it's part of the tradition. I'm feeling really, really sorry for these animals. I don't know if one of them's going to die.
We are crossing the desert, and right in the middle of the desert there's this river. This is the same river that we just crossed a few minutes back. It's called Amu Darya.
We've reached Bukhara. It's 6:35. It's taken us 7 hours exactly from Khiva. We are in Bukhara right now, and we're going to see a local person's house who's been very helpful to us.
This is my house. This is Johnny and me. Welcome.
Hello. Name?
My name is Johan.
This is another example of Uzbek hospitality. We just met Johnny yesterday, and he's been helping us since yesterday. Without expecting anything in return. He first helped us find our hotel, then he helped us find a restaurant, and today he's just brought us to his home to meet his family, and he helped us find a place to park our car. Okay, dasvidaniya. Bye bye. Bye bye.
We're just leaving Bukhara for Samarkand right now. We've been driving around for 20-25 kilometers trying to find a petrol pump, and the ones that we've stopped on don't have petrol.
There's no petrol anywhere in Bukhara. We have someone in the car with us who's trying to help us find a petrol pump. He's taken us to 3 different petrol pumps, but they all are empty. The person at the petrol pump told us that there's no petrol in Bukhara today. Our car already says 0 kilometers, so it's got some little reserve left now, and it can stop. It can stop any second now. Even while I'm talking, the car can just stall. This petrol pump, I went and checked, and he said first there's no petrol here, but then this guy told him that we really need it urgently, so he said okay, I can give you petrol from inside. Normally the cost of petrol is 1100-1200 som per litre. He's saying I'm gonna charge you 3000. That's 3 times the cost of petrol for 1 litre, and so his petrol is like gold today. But I negotiated and bargained with him and brought him down to 2300 from 3000. Still we are paying double.
We've reached Samarkand.
So let's just first confirm this is Samarkand once again. I'm gonna ask this guy. Samarkand? Samarkand. Center Paramat. Spasiba. Ask him where the center is, and he's saying center is somewhere ahead of us.
My name is Ilham.
And what do you do? I don't do anything. Huh? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm a student. I'm sitting in my car. Bye
right.
bye. See you in India.
Okay, bye.
This is our Johnny. He went
From London to India.
Delhi. Now he's here in Samarkand, in Hotel Kamiwa. He went Germany. He has been in Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, Ukraine, Russia. From Russia, Volgograd here. From Russia here, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. From here, Kyrgyzstan. Here, China, and here is Nepal and India, Delhi. Yeah, I'm right.
You're right.
We are in the market in Samarkand, next to the Bibi Khanum Mosque, and here you can see different kinds of dry fruits, all different kinds of dry fruits. And I just want to make a quick mention. Dry fruits are very popular in Asia, in Central Asia, and the best dry fruits are from this region, from Afghanistan, from Uzbekistan. So these are the best dry fruits in the world. On a dry fruit stall, and you can see lovely dry fruits, different kinds, different varieties, walnuts, raisins, almonds, different kinds of raisins, black and brown ones, and he is the kind gentleman who owns the shop. And can you ask him how long he's had the shop?
10 years.
10 years?
10 years.
And did he take it over from his father and grandfather?
شما اینجا خودتون کدوم Yeah, his father, grandfather.
Yeah. Okay. And does he agree that the best dry fruit in the world comes from Samarkand?
این میوه‌دان هم دنیا بویچه این نغزش بسیم. Best food in the world.
Comes from Samarkand?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have some. Visiting another animal clinic in Tashkent, and this is the doctor, Dr. Rima, and that's a lovely translator. What's his name?
Доги мы его назвали. Доги.
That's the sweetest dog.
Его надо, вот ему ноги.
Poor thing, he can't walk, but this doctor's operated on him, and now he can at least sit. If this dog was in London, I would have taken it. The dog's called Doggy actually. It's a 7-month-old puppy, and it was probably involved in an accident. I'm not really sure what happened with the dog because the people who got the dog here, they didn't give much information to the doctor, and they wanted to put Doggy to sleep because Doggy can't walk. All 4 of his paws are basically useless. He can't even stand up. All he can do is lie like this. And it's for dogs like this, you know, injured, sick, abandoned dogs, that we're doing this journey, you know, to raise funds, really. So anybody who's interested in this cause and wants to support us, you know, they can do it by volunteering at the local animal hospital, or just by supporting the local organizations financially, and that will be a great help. And as I've said before, you know, a lot of people have said, you know, why don't you do it for children, why don't you do it for old people? And the thing is that there's a lot of awareness already about old people and children, and a lot of people, you know, do help them, and so do we actually, you know. I mean, I support a little girl in Assam, but there's not much awareness about animals, and I think we really need to look after all forms of life, be it human or be it animals, and do whatever we can for them. So anybody who's sensitive to this cause, you know, for animals like Doggy, you can say he's just living his life like this 24/7. And this is not just a problem in India, this is a problem everywhere. This is Uzbekistan. He can't be treated in Tashkent. You know, there's nothing the doctors can do for him here. So he'll stay like this, you know. And I've promised to find out, you know, from India and London as to what I can do for him. So people, you know, if you really are sensitive towards this cause, please go to our website, LondonToDelhiByRoad.com, and pledge whatever you can, and everything you donate, each penny, each paisa, every paisa will go towards helping animals in India, and hopefully somebody in Uzbekistan can do the same for animals in Uzbekistan.
We are in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Today we are not visiting any monument, madrasa, or any historic sites. What we are visiting today is one of the largest Indian foreign investment company in Uzbekistan in the textile industry. We are sitting at Spentex CLC today, and we are sitting with Mr. Kataria. And Mr. Kataria is the executive director overseeing all the operations in Uzbekistan. He was very hospitable, a very, very generous and hospitable man. All these people waiting to meet and greet us. We were given Indian food, and he told 2 of his staff members to just stay with us all the time. They showed us around the city. They organized meetings for us at animal hospitals in Uzbekistan. Our passport visa was expiring. He got a visa renewed. He organized a meeting with the Indian ambassador for us to go and see him. So he was just really, really nice to us. We have made it to Kyrgyzstan. It's a big achievement because there were so many problems happening in Kyrgyzstan with the president running away and the border closing, and we were really scared, and we thought it's going to take a really long time, but this border was a breeze. Uzbekistan border side took an hour, and the Kyrgyz border side took just 25 minutes because they wanted a present. They said, I want present, and I had 200 som, Kyrgyz som, which is like 3 pounds or 200 rupees, and that's all I paid in bribe to the customs, and this was the cheapest bribe also. And here we are in Kyrgyzstan. So we are on Solomon Throne in Osh, and in front of us is the city of Osh spread out. The city is about 3,000 years old. The city is built 1,000 meters above sea level, and the Solomon throne on which we are standing right now is about 175 meters in height. We are visiting some really interesting places here. This is a little slide here, a natural slide, and I've just been told that if you slide here 3 times or 7 times, you'll never get a back pain. So I'm going to go and try this, and if I get back pain, I'm going to come and put a complaint here that I've got a back pain. So I've done my 3 slides, and now hopefully I will never get a back pain.
We've just left Osh, and look at the view from here. We are surrounded by lots and lots of sheep. These are traditional yurts where the local people stay.
What is your name?
My name is Manbek.
Do you go to school?
4th class.
Which class? Class 4?
4th class.
Where is your house? No?
What? Stopped for lunch on our way to Saritash from Osh. In my hand is my lunch. I've just been given 2 tomatoes and 2 cucumbers by this gentleman here who is sort of a and this is what I'm supposed to eat.
Lunch? Lunch?
Hoor, da, ja.
Yeah.
Lunch. De puji.
This is absolutely fantastic. About 2.5 hours back it was 22 degrees. Now it's snowing. We are at about 3,200 meters at the moment. Here we are, 3,400 meters above sea level. Look at the condition of the road. We are on the mountain and it's snowing.
We can't see anything. It's become foggy also. It's raining, it's snowing. There's no road. It's slippery. Not the best conditions to be driving. But I'm loving it. I'm just loving it. This is what I came for from London, and this is what I've got now. We can't see much. Maybe 10 meters ahead of us. Like smiling. I'm just so happy that we are in Saritash, 10,000 feet, and we made it. And you know, when we used to look at the map from London and look at the mountains and the steep terrain and the altitude of Saritash and Kyrgyzstan, we used to be scared that, oh God, we have to go to Saritash. How will we ever get to Saritash? You know, it's looking at the pictures of the mountains used to just scare us off that how are we going to make it to Saritash? And here we are sitting in Saritash. So we know it's a massive achievement for us that we've managed by our own without anybody helping us to Saritash in our goofy. And it's a great moment. I think we are at a real high today. Hello, we are in Saritash and we are really excited and very happy. This is our evening tea. This is black tea with milk and sugar, which is a very rare thing to find in this part of the world. And what we've got here is this is klep. This is just a piece of bread, round. This is the national bread in Kyrgyzstan and in Uzbekistan also. Everybody eats this. It's called klep. They eat it for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and for tea also in the evening.
We are stuck now in the snow and this chap is helping us. Right in front of us is this huge truck. it needs to cross the other side, but it can't. This is really scary because the car is not moving at all. It's just sliding. The tires are stuck. The trucker has gone in and Tushar and the other guy are pushing the car. It's about -4 right now. We are at the Kyrgyzstan border post, Kyrgyzstan-China border post, and you can see around you it's completely barren in the middle of the mountains.
Хорошо, хорошо. We have made it to China finally. We are in Kashgar now, and I just can't believe that we have reached China. What's your name?
Oh, the final thing is I introduce myself. I'm Fei Fei, not Fei Fei. Fei Fei means Chinese very fat girls. Fei Fei means very cute girls. So don't make mistake. Please do not pronounce it the round tongue. Okay. 佛摩佛德特呢了格可和鸡七夕支持时日子此时一无 Okay, that's all.
Hi, we are driving from Kashgar to Mazar. Today we're going to climb up to 4,690 meters above sea level.
So we learned a few Chinese words today. Straight is zhizizo, zhizizo. That's go straight. Right is yo, and left is zo. Is that right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. And to say, please give me my bill or how much money I have to pay in a restaurant, you have to say, "Ge chen." Is that right?
Yeah, hi.
In Mazar, I'm trying to fix somebody's laptop here. They have given me a Coke as gift to fix it, but if I cannot fix it, I don't know, they will...
Maybe they will not let you go.
They will not let me go.
Yes.
I'll have to live in China till I don't fix it.
Maybe, yes.
Oh God, I hope I can fix it.
So you can try your best.
I hope I can. I'm trying.
Yeah, try.
I'm nervous. I'm very nervous.
Okay, calm down. Okay, let me. This guy just gave a lot of suggestions. Just make Tushar feel very don't know how to do. This is the local restaurant. The local people. Oh yeah, nice friend put. Is okay. You see, a lot of people just live like this. This is the kitchen. Oh my God. Oh, Pooja has already sleep. We don't want to disturb her. Okay. Now the workers want to
listen to Bollywood music.
Yes, right. Now Tushar just give a very good CD to play now. Let's listen. Music play. 放音乐。Music, okay. Music. 你可以学一下嘛 ，music. Yeah.
我学句印度歌就行了。
全部大声一点。
CD.
Yeah, CD.
These people are staying here for 2 months because they're carrying out some road repair work. And this is their regular life, I think. Playing cards, listening to music, drinking tea. And this is where we are staying for the night. That's the Ritz. That's the Ritz where we are staying. There are many tiny rooms, and there was one proper room for which we are paying 80 yuan. We are at the moment on 4,000 meters altitude, which is about 12,000 feet. But fortunately we are feeling okay. We're not running out of breath. So view from here. That's an army guest house over there.
they have nicer rooms. We went there, but they told us that we cannot sleep there because we are foreigners. So foreigners are not allowed to sleep there. Our guide Fefe could have, but we cannot. And we asked them, where are the toilets? And they said, as soon as we asked them where the toilets are, they all started laughing. About 15 workers, they started laughing. They said the toilet is wherever you want it to be. Basically, anywhere here, all in the open. We can go wherever we want. We are still in Mazar, and now we are leaving. We are going to Tan, which is again 13,000 something feet. So it's going to be a difficult drive again over really high mountains. But the scenes are supposed to be really nice. We'll also go on a part of the Gobi Desert, and today we'll be going into Aksai Chin, which is the area which is under Chinese administration, but was claimed by India, and I think that's the area over which India and China had a war many years back. So it would be very, very interesting to go through that part, about which we've only read in history books and heard from people like our grandfather and other people. So it'll be very interesting to go there. For Tibet, we've been told not to. We've been given some rules when we enter Tibet tomorrow, that we are not supposed to talk to, because we are Indian citizens, we are not supposed to talk to anybody in Tibet about religion. We are not supposed to stop in front of any army or military bases or take any pictures. We are not even supposed to take pictures of the moving army vehicles. Also, the Mount Kailash, which is a very, very holy mountain and a pilgrimage for Indian people. It takes about 3 days to walk around the mountain. We have been told not to do that. The agent said that the Chinese government has issued the permits for us only based on the condition that we do not take that pilgrimage for 3 days. I don't know why it seemed unfair, but that's the rule and the condition that we have been given. So unfortunately we cannot do that, but we can stop and look around there and spend a day there. So that's what we're going to be doing from today onwards. It's really smelly inside, that's why she's got a mask, a cover over her nose.
We are in Aksai Chin right now, 15,000 feet, 5.1 kilometers above sea level.
We are on Aksai Chin on 4,900 meters, and unfortunately we are stuck here because we don't see a road ahead of us. There are truckers standing here and they are saying we couldn't go because we cannot find a road. So that's the road in front, and we tried to go on that, but the mud is so soft, we feared that the car will just dig into the ground and won't be able to move forward. We tried, but we got scared and just reversed. So we should not even speak much because we are on a very high altitude, 4,900 meters, and as you can see, it feels like we are on, we are in the sky. There's a high, very strong wind blowing here, and I'm standing on ice, and I'm talking a little bit, but I'm going out of breath.
I'm driving on the riverbed. There is no road and we have to drive on this. Oh, be careful.
We made it.
Wow.
I'm really scared right now.
My heart just jump off.
So we are here in Tangliotan. It's 5,100 meters here. Really high altitude. It's extremely cold, and we just found out that we've had a tire puncture. The tire got punctured, and this man here, he owns this little guest house here where they're spending the night, and he also repairs cars. What are the chances? And he said, don't worry, I'll just fix your tire. So he's removed the tire, he's fixing it now, and he's gonna put it back. He even told me that, you know, it's too cold, just go inside and sleep, I'll take care of it. So God is very kind to us. Everywhere somebody comes and helps us. As you can see, I'm really covered up because it's extremely cold and it's really windy, and there's even not a very good supply of oxygen here, so I shouldn't really be talking too much here because it's not really a smart thing to do, believe me, not at this altitude. And this is how the car looks after the battering that it got today. We covered only 400 kilometers today, and it took us 12.5 hours. This is the room they've got. It's a common room, it's like a dormitory, but we are so lucky today that nobody else is sleeping here except for the 3 of us. We've also got heating here.
Hi.
How are you?
So cold.
We're just driving from Duma to Rutor, and this is a lake that we are just crossing, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's emerald green color. I've never seen this kind of a view before in my life. It's just beautiful. We are in the town called Ruto, and this is the first time we are seeing proper paved roads, civilization, built-up houses. Since we left Kashgar, which was about 4 days back.
Here we are driving from Gur to Mount Kailash. This is the Tibetan plateau.
Dirty Feifei now.
Today her name is Dirty Feifei.
Yeah, Dirty Feifei, because I'm dirty, okay? Now it's so cute enough and now beautiful now.
But you know,
you see my hair,
even when you're dirty,
several days I haven't taken a shower. I just lost the last time to take a shower. Oh my God!
I couldn't have a shower this morning because there was no hot water.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that Tushar and I managed to get hot water, so we had a shower. But poor Feifei couldn't.
But Feifei, still everybody's flirting with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to cry. So dirty, dirty Feifei.
At the army station, all the army guys flirt with Feifei.
In the car workshop, all the mechanics are flirting with her.
Okay, do not. Look at me now.
In Akshajan, truck drivers were flirting with her.
Everybody likes Feifei.
Yeah.
This is the Kailash mountain. A perfect cone of pure snow, as I've read.
Ni hao.
扎西德嘞，
他们哪地方来的？
印度
啊，
从印度过来。
印度。
Namaste, namaste. We are at Mansarovar Lake, and we just met a group of 20 people from Bombay, 20 people from Delhi. They are going now to do the parikrama on Mount Kailash.
Hi all, we are in Lake Mansarovar right now. That's Goofy. All around us are little camps where people can stay, and we had an interesting meeting today with a couple of Indian people about
not a couple actually, about
30.
2 groups, one from Bombay, one from Delhi.
Yeah.
And there's another group of 100 people coming here soon.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any. The hotel, the built-up hotel is all full. We cannot stay there. So now we are going to stay in this camp. It's really interesting. Come on, I'll show you. This is where we're going to stay tonight. See, there are these beds here. Hopefully we won't have to share it with anybody and it'll be just 3 of us. Hopefully. But I think there's going to be a lot of more people here because there's a big group coming.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Food.
吃饭。Okay, come. Oh, instant noodle or 酥油茶是不是？酥油茶。哦。
They have any rice or noodles?
They don't have noodles. Noodles, just this.
There's nobody here. What's that? Look at that.
Oh,
Oh my god. What is that?
it's yak.
It's a yak head.
Yeah, you can stand there and compare
I
with
don't.
your hands.
Compare with my head.
Yes.
Should I hold it?
Go. Yeah, go. Just show.
Should I lift it?
If you can.
I'm making Maggie in a tent.
In a Tibetan woman's tent.
Come look at my
That's
craft.
creepy.
I
Just
have
coming.
already finished.
Look at my Maggie. We are in front of Lake Mansarovar and that's Mount Kailash right there. It's really cold here, but I have to take the water to take it home. Extremely cold, but I have to do this.
I'm really tired and I feel exhausted. I'm feeling really cold. So I'm sitting in the car with 3 layers, my ski jacket, my gloves. I've got my shoes on as well so that my feet are snug. And I've got my overcoat around my neck to give me some warmth. It's not that cold and I'm used to cold temperatures because I've been living in England for a long time, but it's because we're tired and we've been on the road for so long. I think it's getting to us. So feeling colder. And I'm really happy that we'll be reaching India in less than a week's time.
Oh yeah, it's nice
to meet you.
meeting you guys, and wonderful that Indians are doing all around the world travel.
Adventure.
Have a nice time and
Good luck. God bless you.
God bless you. I hope you have a safe journey back to London.
Thank you so much.
Meet you soon.
Definitely.
And did you like the soup, by the way?
It was very, very nice. Thank you so much. You're very kind.
Don't be carried away. I don't know the food.
You have fed us.
We are on our way from Mansarovar to Zongba.
Come on.
There's no road from Mansarovar to Zongba. You can drive wherever you want.
Come on.
Whoa!
Oh no. The 4x4 mode in our car was not working. It stopped working in Saritash in Kyrgyzstan, and I think that was the best decision that we took, that we got it fixed in Kashgar. It cost us 5 yuan. 5 yuan is about 50 pence or 40 rupees. Really cheap. Okay. Now we are stuck.
So the door is closed and we go down from here.
We can't go down from there, I think. This 4x4 mode has got us out of trouble so many times, including today in Aksai Chin, many other places. So anybody who's coming this side of the world, please come in a 4x4. We are on G318 going towards Nilamu, which is a town very close to the China-Nepal border. We are in Nepal and everything's sorted now out of China. No more high altitudes or altitude sickness. So everything is done here. The carnet is stamped, custom clearance done, which was really nothing. And now we are off to Kathmandu. It's going to be about 4-5 hours drive, but I think we are back in our spirits now because China was a bit of a downer for us because of the altitudes and the bad roads, but now we are back in the game. So see you in Kathmandu.
We are in Animal Nepal in Kathmandu, and we are at this lovely place which is run by Animal Nepal. We've just taken a round of the shelter. Out there is a place where all the injured dogs are kept. There are about 5 kennels right now. It's been really interesting coming here because it's very similar to the situation in India and in Uzbekistan, but this is wonderful. What is being done here is this organization Animal Nepal gets all the injured dogs and treats them at the camp or here, and also it runs an animal birth control program which makes sure that the population of the dogs does not increase, because you need to control the population. This is the moment we're finally entering India at the Sonauli border from Nepal.
We are entering India. Welcome to India. It's a great moment for us. Those are Indian border guards standing there. We are going to Delhi now from Taj Mahal to Qutub Minar. 51st day. It's all come down to a last day. All the planning of the last 2 years. Driving to 15 countries, 12,000 kilometers. Everything has been fine so far. The car is scratchless. We are scratchless. Nothing happened. So hopefully today we'll reach Delhi without any issues, and we'll be able to successfully complete our journey. So see you in Delhi. We have made it to Delhi finally. Woo! We are in Delhi and we are approaching Qutub Minar, and we'll reach in a few minutes. This is the classic Delhi jam, but we'll I think reach there in a very short time now. So we have finally achieved what we set out for.
Last couple of minutes left.